Have you noticed how fast your mood changes? One message changes your mood. One comment ruins your confidence. One small delay creates anxiety. One compliment suddenly makes you feel worthy again. Now, why does this happen? Because many of our moods are not created by situations. They are created by the beliefs sitting silently under those situations. Today, let's explore three powerful limiting beliefs that secretly control our emotions in our personal and professional lives, and how we can reframe them to become emotionally stronger and more stable. Most people think moods are random. I woke up irritated, my boss upset me, my partner changed my mood, the traffic spoiled my day. But emotional intelligence teaches us something very, very important. Events trigger emotions, beliefs sustain them. Two people can face the same situation, react completely different. One person gets feedback and feels attacked, another feels challenged and motivated. Why? Because the meaning they attach to the situations is different. And meaning comes from beliefs. Many of these beliefs were formed years ago through childhood experience, through comparisons, through failures, through criticisms, social conditions, workplace situations, the dangerous, part. You know what it is? Most limiting beliefs sound normal inside our head. Today, we will unpack three very common limiting beliefs connected to emotional mood swings. Limiting belief number one: my worth depends on how others respond to me. This belief creates emotional instability because your self worth becomes outsourced. Your mood rises when people appreciate you. Your mood crashes when they ignore, criticize, or disappoint you. You become emotionally dependent on external validation. Let me give you a professional example. You send a presentation to your manager, he replies with, "Let's improve this further." Immediately your mood changes. You stop hearing, "Let's improve." Your mind hears, "I'm not good enough." He is disappointed. "I failed." You carry that mood the entire day, not because of feedback, but because your belief says, if people are not fully impressed, I lose value. Another professional example. A colleague gets praised in a meeting. Suddenly, you feel insecure, irritated, demotivated. Nothing bad happened to you directly, but internally the belief says, if someone else shines, I become less important. Let me give you a personal example. Your partner becomes quiet after work. Immediately you think, did I do something wrong? Are they upset with me? Maybe I'm not important. Your mood shifts from calm to anxiety within minutes. Another personal example could be you post something on social media, less engagement than expected. Suddenly there is self doubt, comparison, low mood, not because of social media itself, but because your emotional state is tied to external approval. Reframing the old belief, which is, I'm valuable only when people approve of me. The new belief can be, my value is constant, even when feedback, attention, or appreciation changes. This reframing creates emotional stability. Feedback becomes information, not identity. Let me give you a practical exercise here. Every time your mood changes because of someone else's reaction, ask, what story am I telling myself right now? Then ask, is this fact or interpretation? Am I connecting my worth to this moment? What would emotionally secure people believe here? This pause creates or breaks emotional autopilot. Limiting belief 2. If something goes wrong, it means I'm failing. Now, this belief creates anxiety, overthinking, perfectionism, and emotional exhaustion. People with this belief fear mistakes because they emotionally equate mistakes with personal failure. Professional example here, your client rejects a proposal. Immediately what happens? Frustration, panic, self-doubt. And instead of saying this proposal needs adjustment, you emotionally interpret it as I'm bad at my job, right? Another professional example. You make a mistake during a meeting. For the next 2 days, replaying the incident, embarrassment, shame. Meanwhile, others have already forgotten it, but your belief magnifies the mistake. Personal example now. An argument happens in your family. You immediately think your relationship is broken instead of this is a difficult moment. That's what you start believing that it's broken. Personal example number 2. You try creating a healthy routine. You miss one workout or eat unhealthy food one day. Suddenly, you feel the guilt, frustration. I can never stay disciplined. One imperfect day becomes a total emotional collapse. Reframe. Old belief, if something goes wrong, I'm failing. New belief is mistakes, discomfort, and setbacks are part of growth, not proof of inadequacy. Emotionally intelligent people don't avoid mistakes. They avoid identity-based thinking. They don't say, I failed, therefore I'm a failure. They say, that attempt failed, now what can I learn from it? Huge difference, right? Another practical exercise for you now is, when something goes wrong, replace, why does this always happen to me? With, what is this situation trying to teach me? That one question changes emotional direction. Limiting belief number 3. I must stay in control all the time. Now, this belief creates emotional rigidity. People with this belief struggle when plans change, people behave unpredictably, uncertainty appears, their mood changes quickly because life rarely follows perfect control. A professional example here would be a meeting gets rescheduled unexpectedly. Your entire mood changes. Irritation, frustration, loss of focus, not because of the meeting, but because uncertainty feels emotionally unsafe. Another professional example here would be your team member handles work differently than you would. Instead of collaboration, you feel tension, impatience, stress, because internally things must happen my way for me to feel calm. Let me give you a personal example here. Family plans suddenly change. Instead of adapting, you become emotionally withdrawn or angry. Another example could be someone doesn't respond to your message for hours. Your mind creates stories. Something is wrong here. They are ignoring me. Why are they behaving like this? The lack of control creates emotional turbulence. Reframe your old belief, which is I can relax only when everything is under control. The new belief would be I can stay emotionally grounded even when life feels uncertain. Now, this is emotional maturity, not controlling everything, right? But learning to regulate yourself despite uncertainty. Practically speaking, ask yourself, what exactly am I trying to control here? Then divide situations into what I can control, what I can influence, what I must accept. Now, this reduces emotional overload dramatically. Notice something important. The situations themselves are often small. One comment, one delay, one mistake, one silence, one unexpected change. But the emotional reaction becomes huge because an old belief gets activated. That's why emotional intelligence is not about controlling emotions. It's about identifying the belief underneath the emotion. Because when beliefs change, emotional patterns change. And when emotional patterns change, life changes. So next time your mood suddenly shifts, Pause and ask, what belief got triggered inside me? Was it, I need approval? Mistakes mean failure? Everything must stay under control? Awareness is the beginning of emotional freedom. The goal is not to never feel emotional. The goal is to stop unconscious beliefs from controlling your emotional life. Because emotionally strong people are not emotional less. They are simply more aware of the stories running inside them. Okay. If this video helped you reflect on your own emotional patterns, comment below. Which limiting beliefs affects you the most? And share one situation where you noticed your mood changing instantly. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on emotional intelligence, self awareness, and emotional growth.